Grammy, my father's mother, was born in an impoverished Italian village near Salerno, Italy, in 1895. She came to this country in 1914, not yet 20 years old, but intent on building a new life for herself in America. And while here, she married, had 4 children, 2 sons, 2 daughters, learned English, became a citizen, raised that family during the depths of the Great Depression, cried when her 2 sons were called off to war. One fought in Italy, and rejoiced when both sons returned home. Grammy was justifiably proud of the life she had built for her family in America, and yet she retained many of her old world views and values. When I picture Grammy today, I see her as a matronly Italian woman in her mid-70s, about 5'5". She's wearing practical glasses, a black dress, black shoes, and she's clutching a black handbag. I see Grammy as the lady in black because Grammy went to a lot of funerals. When I was a boy, my family lived on the first floor of a 3-story house, 3-family house. Grammy was on the 2nd floor, and every night after supper, she would come downstairs, sit at the kitchen table with my parents, have a cup of coffee, chat, and read the newspaper. Well, she didn't read the entire newspaper, just the obituaries. To Grammy, an obituary of somebody in the Italian-American community was like a subpoena. She had to go. Grammy went to 4 or 5 funerals a month. In a good month, 6 or 7. And she had 3 reasons for attending all those funerals. One was out of respect for the deceased. The second was to comfort the grieving family. But her 3rd reason was personal. Grammy was collecting funeral IOUs. Now, in Grammy's old world view, the funeral IOU concept, very simple. Once she attended the funeral of somebody in your family, you and all the adults in your family were obligated to attend her funeral. It was a duty. That was the understanding. Now, as I said, Grammy went to 5 or 6, 7, 8 funerals a month, but that funeral habit didn't really clash with American culture. However, her old world values sometimes did cause problems. For example, the summer I turned 6 years old, relatives who kept chickens gave me my first pet, a baby chick, a cute little ball of fluff that I called Junior. My father built a pen for Junior up in the backyard, and every day Grammy and I would go up there twice a day and feed Junior, and he grew into a fine figure of a chicken. He really thrived. Well, about 4 months later, on a Sunday afternoon that fall, as my family was returning from church, my parents were surprised to find out that Grammy had made Sunday dinner for us all. Oh, wait for it, wait for it. Now, the chill of winter was in the air, but Grammy's kitchen was warm and filled with the wonderful aroma of a chicken roasting in the oven. And there I am, 6 years old, sitting at the dining room table, gesturing with a drumstick, saying, you know, as soon as I finish eating, I've got to go up and feed Junior. And that's when they told me that Junior was feeding me. Now, I'm 6 years old. Of course, I'm crying. My poor parents, they didn't know what to do. They were angry and frustrated. And Grammy, absolutely clueless. She didn't understand the tears, the frustration, or the anger, because in Grammy's old world view, the only reason to have an animal was for the work that it did or the food it provided. That was her way, her relationship with man and beast. And it was a law of survival from her childhood, a law that was so strong with her. Nothing, not even decades of a different life in America, could repeal that law. So, it's true, my first pet was a chicken. I ate him. He was delicious. And there was a huge crowd at Grammy's funeral. Thank you.